So we made it here at the shop. Time to get to work. Another hot, beautiful day, man. Okay, guys. So now we're going to get started on bringing the manifold on the table and start running the rest of the piping. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna take the manifold off the engine again, and so we can get the other runner back weld. It's going to be kind of difficult to get the bottom runners to be welded on the car, so we're going to just remove the whole thing and do it on the table. As you can see over here, I already have my TIG welder set up already. I'm ready to go. Table grounded and everything, so let's go ahead and remove this manifold and get it on the table. We also got my boy Donovan back here today, getting ready to get you guys a new solid video. I think he's gonna tackle the mounts today, so he's just trying to get the engine in position. So once he does that, he's gonna get that started out. So, all right. So let me get back to the FX and get this manifold off. Okay, guys. Now that we have the manifold off the car, before I actually start running the runners, what I'm gonna actually do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grind down the inside of this this merge collector, because what happened is when I was actually welding up the merge collectors, I wasn't back purging the system. So what's gonna happen is when you don't back purge, you get a lot of sugaring on the inside. So yeah, basically I gotta clean out the runners on the inside, because if I leave it like this, so you can see this one is real bad. But I mean, once I grind it down, it shouldn't be an issue. I have my grinder set up here, so just gonna take this grinder and I'm gonna grind this out. So then after that, I'm gonna have to set up the heat sink plate so we can go ahead and back purge the system while we weld up the rest of the piping. To tack weld it is not really necessary to back purge, because you're not holding a lot of heat to the metal, so it's not gonna really create a lot of sugaring. So for now, but when I finally completely start to weld up the manifold, I'm gonna have to set up the back purge. So I'll show you guys that process and show you how to get that done. Like I said, this is the first time I'm ever attempting to build a turbo manifold. I've just researched and do my homework, and I'm trying it for the first time. So far so good. I mean, you can do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it. So let's see how it turns out when I'm done. Alright, so let me set up the grinder, and we're going to start grinding out the inside of the collector and give it a nice smooth finish. Okay guys, so we all set up here. I'm going to start grinding in the inside. My love dreams like Now that we're finished grinding the inside of the merge collector, as you can see that the sugaring that was inside there is gone already. So you have a nice flow. So we can have a nice flow in exhaust. There's no restriction there whatsoever. We have these opening inside here, which I'm gonna go ahead and fill those in with the welder later. That's not a big problem. So you see we got everything cleaned up. Later down the line, I might go ahead and just hone out the boards a little bit more. And just to clean up a little bit more. I mean, it's not necessary, but I just want everything to be smooth and nice inside there. So that's how we're looking so far. So now we're going to continue with running the piping on the manifold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably run this piece right here, continue with this piece, and then this piece is going to loop under this piece that I have already and go to that one. The other two, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do those. So. But all is going to be done off the car. Usually you want to have the flange bolted to some type of jig or something like that. I mean, like a heat sink plate. But I'm not gonna penetrate too much heat to it. So right now I have a heat sink plate here. I have to bore out the holes and everything like that to get that in. But I don't have to do that right now. When I'm starting to do the final welding of the the collectors, I definitely gonna have to do that. But as far as spot weld, I don't think you have to do too much to that. So let's continue running those and see how it's looking. Alright guys, I forgot to mention, I mean, when you're doing these manifolds like this, it's always good to like map out how you're gonna do it, like go ahead and cut all your pipes and everything like that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna run it, and later on I'll make my adjustments. But you know, it's always good to just, you know, mark and cut and turn and twist through all your measurements. I'm just gonna do it like this for now.
Mighty love dreams like
Alright, so far this is where we at with the manifold. My friend was here helping me hold the camera and stuff like that, but he had to leave. And also my battery is running kind of low. So I mean, you guys basically get the drift already. I showed you guys how to measure up the manifold and do a little tack weld. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run the other runners, and then I'll just pick up and show you the finishing product once everything is tack weld. I mean, this is not really, I know it looks like a how-to video, but it's not really a how-to video because this is the first time I'm ever attempting to do a manifold. So I'm actually learning as I go also. So I'll pick up once I get the other runners going and show you guys the finishing product. So I think you guys seen enough to where you can attempt to do it on your own too. So, and then besides, there's plenty of manifold building videos on YouTube, so you guys can see that. So. Alright, so when I'm finished with the other two runners, I'll pick up and show you how it turns out. Alright, before I do that though, let me give you guys a quick look how it looks on the car with just the two runners mounted already. So let's put it on the car and see how. Okay guys, so this is how we're looking with the two runners complete already. Well, not really complete, but tack weld. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and run the other two because I really want to get this done today. So I'm just going to speed through the other two and I'll show you the finished project, like I said. Alright.
Our existence is something that is spontaneous. Your hair grows by itself. Your heart beats by itself. You breathe pretty much by itself. You don't have voluntary control of these things. So we say it happens spontaneously. Try to breathe. No real hard. You find you get balled up.